Afternoon, everybody. Lucky here with BIGLEAGUE Sports Cards. Hope you guys are doing well. Got a, I'm not gonna say major announcement because I think that the term, I guess, major announcement can be maybe over dramatized a bit. So I'll just say a significant announcement, which is that I'll be dedicating myself as a resource to BIGLEAGUE Sports Cards full time. Meaning this will be the main focus of basically really all my attention in terms of producing for myself and my family. And that means a couple different things. Obviously, that means that Big League will be able to get more done in terms of services. If you guys notice the website, we've been grading cards and obviously selling them like really kind of anybody else can. But I've been asked by a number of different people about creating pre-grading services as well as consignments. And I didn't want to dedicate to that just because having a real full-time job, right, and then kind of doing this on the side, as a hobby, but obviously something I'm very passionate about. I didn't want to give it, anything a percentage less than 100, right? So now, we made the decision. We're all in. We've actually been all in for a couple weeks. Kind of looking at some different things, laying out some different business plans, and I think that looking at the status of the hobby, I think a pre-grade service may be one. I think and I know it's one that's valued, only because if it wasn't valued, I wouldn't do it myself, right? And if there was anybody better than myself that I'm aware of, and actually I'm sure there are probably some people, maybe a little better anyway, then I would obviously look for them to send some cards to, because you're looking at sending a card in now, and I think probably the lowest we'll ever see any card graded at any level is probably going to be about $25, and it may not even be that low. I'm counting on PSA to come in with something kind of extraordinary, but we'll see about that. But anyway, so we're looking at, let's call it $30, investing $30 in grading a card. You're looking to get your money back plus, right? And so if you're unconfident, if you're new to the hobby, or you could be a veteran of the hobby, some people just not have the natural knack, right? That's the ability to look for certain things, or for the eye to catch certain things, or to have, special tools that we use. We use, measuring tools and different type of lighting to look for flaws in cards. And so for us, if you've seen in our breaks, our overall 10 percentage is over 90%. That's overall in the grades, but not all our grades we're looking for 10s. A lot of our stuff is we are pre-grading at 9s. And if you look at the percentage of basically what we pre-grade to what we get back, we're closer to 97%. We're not perfect, but we're pretty darn good. So I think from that service, a pre-grading service, I think that's one that can be valuable to many. Now, right now it's me. I can't pre-grade 5,000 cards in a day. Can I do 500 cards in a day? Yeah, I could. But do I want? I don't. And obviously, I don't want to dedicate all my time to pre-grading cards. But I think that I will do it in small levels. Like right now, it's on the website as future services. I'm going to leave it there. I'm putting it here first because I think that there's a good following, and I think that there's some dedicated people that not to say buy exclusively, but buy a good percentage of their cards from Big League because they're going to get a quality card, they're going to get it fast, they're going to get it secure. And so when they know the type of business that we are, I think that they already have the built-in trust. They're saying, yeah, I'm going to send my cards over to Lucky at Big League because I know he'll do what he's saying and he'll get them back to me safe and secure and on time, and I can feel confident about sending my cards and paying that premium to PSA, SGC, HGA, whoever you choose to. But I think that having that confidence to know that at least 90%, you're taking the guesswork out of it for yourself, basically. You're putting that on us. And so our guarantee is basically 90%. And so obviously then you have to look at pricing and quantity. Like I said, I can't pre-grade 5,000 cards myself, but I can do 500. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to limit it to a certain amount of cards per customer per month in the beginning, right? And if it gets too overwhelming, then we'll back it down. Or if it gets to be, hey, we did that and we did it okay, then we'll extend it, right? So basically, to sum it up very easily, I didn't want to put all the details on the website because I didn't want to confuse anybody, and plus I didn't want it to be open to the world. I wake up tomorrow and there's 10,000 cards sitting in queue to be ordered. So the way to do it for now will be to contact me via email, and I'll send you the forms. Like I said, just to to start it, I don't want to get in a PSA situation to where they're overcommitted, understaffed, and just can't meet the demand. That's not going to happen, right? If I take your order, you will get it back in the time I tell you to, and it'll be, things aren't going to change. There aren't going to be holdups. Not going to be price changes. So I want to keep it simple, very simple. So here's the deal: it's $25 for 20 cards, right? So just over $1 a card. It can be any year, any sport, any card stock, right? Any set. There's no charges for bigger cards or whatever. But there will be the option for you, obviously, to purchase additional insurance, which I encourage the both as you're sending it to me and the return. So the return postage will be a couple options there. But so, like I said, if you are sending, let's call it a Patrick Mahomes 17 Prism Auto, right? I would definitely insure the package itself. Obviously, I will pre-grade that. And then another additional service too is that each pre-grading session will be recorded. And if you want that, it'll be an additional charge. It's not necessary. You have our guarantee that cards will be handled professionally and with delicate hands, because they will be handled by me. Each package will be opened by me. It'll be stored by me. It'll be opened carefully by me. Obviously, totally glove protected and placed back basically in however you send it to me. The only thing I ask is that each card be penny sleeved, preferably in a vintage card penny sleeve or a large card penny sleeve. So there's a little bit of slack on each side. It can go into a Card Saver 1, soft type. Actually, I didn't have any here. I should have had some with me. Sleeve, larger sleeve, or any type of normal size top loader. Top loaders are fine, or our Card Savers are fine. Here we go, right in front of me. All right, the larger ones, right? The Card Saver ones, size. That's fine. Bundle your 20 cards together. They can be secured by cardboard for extra protection, with tape, or with rubber bands. That doesn't really matter to me. The key is making sure that they're here securely and safely. And then if there's any damage that you know of the card, just put a note in there. There'll be a note section on the submission form. Like I said, if you have a vintage card, right, there could be a paper loss, a big chip, coffee stain, but you know what, you still want to pre-grade it. Hey, we think this will come out PSA wise, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, and obviously we'll do that. So like I said, but I want it to be, hey, I sent that 64 mantle there, and now there's a coffee stain on it. Well, come on, there was a coffee stain on it before. It's all about integrity here. So that's part of being in the hobby, but I don't expect that from anybody. There'll be, obviously, you fill in the box there. It'll be an Excel or PDF format. I may send both, depending on what you want. Fill it out, email it back to me. There'll be you can pay through our website. I'll give the link there, so it'll be kind of not to the public, but basically you can pay there. I'll send you the private link. You can use PayPal to keep it secure, and you be protected obviously to the PayPal protection. And then that'll be it. So basically we're looking at a 10-day turnaround for the orders. So obviously if I get it on a Monday, you'll have it back. I'll be sent out on a week plus Wednesday, right? So that's 5 days and plus the next 3. Probably it'll be before that. But that'll just to give us a buffer to allow for anything that may be unanticipated, right? And if I need to shut down the service, I will. But like I said, I won't be taking any orders unless I have to. You have to contact each other, right? You'll send me the email. You'll submit the form, and I'll say no problem, we're good. Or like I said, if we get 100 of these in the first week, then we may have to shut it down for a little bit. But that's really going to be it. And then the other services we'll look at as we come along, right? Once again, I don't want to overcommit to anything because I think that for us at Big League, our integrity, our honesty, and our commitment back to the public has been our number one focus. That's why I started the company, right? A 30-year collector, and I just got tired of just being misled, right? Or having to email somebody or call them 14 times before, hey, you're going to send my package? What's the deal? What's the hold up? No, man, I couldn't take it anymore. So, like I said, we here at Big League, we're guaranteed next day to ship. That's the deal. Nothing more, nothing less. You order today before, I think, what's our policy? 2 p.m. Central, it'll go out tomorrow. Anything after that, it may go out the next business day following that. But and sometimes stuff will go out the same day, depending on what time we hit the post office. But and it's all going to be secured. You will not get a card from us. It has a possibility of getting damaged. There's been one scenario, and this is a true story. Sorry, I don't get out of topic here, but I have to tell it because it's significant. The only time that we've had damage reported in the last 2 years, we sent a Brady card It was a PSA 9, right? But it was a Bowman Chrome, right around $100 value. So we did standard email. Everything above $100 gets automatically upgraded to Premier Shipping, which is box shipped in a small flat rate box. This fell under that, so it went into our normal cardboard protected, taped in a bubble mailer. And this is I wish I could show you the package. I still have it saved there. So anyway, I get an email from the guy saying it looks like the package has been run over. I'm like, what, run over? He sends me a picture, and sure enough, they are tire marks right down the package. Tire marks. And the slab has cracked in the right corner. Luckily, it just didn't explode the slab and crack, and damage the car. The car is actually still fine. He sent it back, gave me a refund. And then so, like I said, I started looking on Google and I couldn't find anything. So I drove to the post office not far from here, and the mail trucks are parked on the side. So I went and took a snap pics of the tire tread, complete match. And they have this weird tire tread, like I don't know what it is, but have some. I looked into it, national account. They buy these, thousands of tires from this company, and it's extremely obvious that a postal truck ran over that package. I cracked that slab. That's the only time we've had any damage reported. But sorry, I didn't mean to get off topic there. Back to the main topic, which is the pre-grading service. Anyway, that's the announcement, guys. Pre-grading services, 20 cards for $25. You can email me at a couple different emails. So depending where you're at, the website, info at bigleaguesc.com, one way to get a hold of me, or lucky.bigleague@gmail.com. You can just start off pre-grade. I'll introduce yourself, tell me who you are. I'll send you the forms, and we'll kind of go from there. Like I said, I'm not trying to keep it quiet, but once again, I didn't want to put out on the website, and then, like I said, have it open to the entire world, and then get flooded with this type of stuff, and then have it just be out of control. I don't want that to happen. I'd rather give opportunity for the people that know me and know the company, that kind of inside track to getting a premier service. I think at a fairly good price. And like I said, could prices go up? Well, it depends, right? It depends on the amount and the if we're looking at extending that. Do I want to hire people in to train? Obviously, I've got my family members that help me there, or do you want to bring in outside help to look at this service? I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure where it's necessarily going to go. But I knowing what I know about the hobby, I just think that I have to offer it. I don't want to keep. It's going to sound, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't want to keep the talent that I have in terms of pre-grading in my eye just limited to myself. I like to help people out, but obviously I can't do that for free, right? Because it does take time. So I think this is a good way to start it. Anyway, that's it for now. So pre-grading is active. We're good. Any questions, hit me, info at bigleaguesc.com or lucky.bigleague@gmail.com. And that's kind of it, guys. But I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody's support. It's been a blast, running Big League. Once again, it's a passion, right? And so anytime you're passionate about something and you can call it your job, that's a good thing. And that's where we're at right now. So like I said, extremely happy about the announcement. I'm glad we're offering the service. I look forward to it. I look forward to hearing from you. And that's it. Have a good night. Thanks, everybody.